power.
Main incoming power, yes.
This is your main incoming power from the street, from the transformer out the road. Oh, come on.
There. Yeah.
So this is your main incoming. It comes in here, hits this, from here, does this section. So from here, it feeds all of your, this is your solar, ATS, this feeds all the transfer switches. So that does one, those two are in the other room. These are all just panel OL is this one. So this is 600 volt. Okay, and then it leaves here. And this is your other panel, OL, EM, anything that's red is on emergency, which is on the first emergency, EM, right? That transfer switch is always on when the generators are on. So these will all be fed off of that. Okay? This switchboard, DP Gen, is coming from the generators. Both generators come in the bottom and hook to this. So this is dead unless the generators are running. So this is no power on it. When the generators turn on, it comes in here, and then these feed the transfer switches. Okay? So this is your transfer switch, and then the rest are all panels, transformers. So let's look over here. And what I'll do is, so this is our two single lines. So basically a single line is telling you basically what I did. It's easier in layman terms for you to find out. From the pole on the hydro out the road, underground, there's a transformer outside. From there, comes up to here, which is the main breaker in that panel right there. Yep, so this is your main breaker. Now this whole dotted line, that is that switchboard right there.
Right.
Okay, so now these lines, this is the metering cabinet that sits outside. That comes off of that. This is SPD is your surge protector. So it's mounted up above, has 3 green lights on it. You'll see those surge protectors on a lot of different panels all through the building. Now
That thing right there?
very, very top. See right up there, those 3 green lights on the continuous conduit?
Oh, yes, I do see, yes.
That's the surge protector.
Okay.
So they're on all different
lightning
panels.
nets or
Yep. Any little fluctuation, that's supposed to do that. Okay, so this is all 600 volt. There's your outside lighting panel, OL. So this shows you here, it's coming off of 200 amps, 600 volt to a transformer, TXR. And then from there it goes to DPR. And then that feeds all these panels. So this shows you the line.
Right.
So this is RNW, which is northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast.
Okay.
Okay? And then coming off of it again, it comes off at 600 amps, hits DPM, which does MHS, MHN, it's a transformer, drops it down to 120, hits DPH, laundry room. L1 is a lighting panel, which is down the sub-electrical room. RC is in the sub-electrical room. I'll show you that too. And then here you have ATS, 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 ATS. So that's the 5 feeds that hit all these transfer switches. Okay? Now on this one, this is your generator riser diagram.
Okay, yes.
So that's your regular power, normal power distribution. This is your generator. So it shows both generators coming in. Hits that DP, what did I say it was? DP Gen.
Yes.
So that's that switchboard over there. It's got 4 breakers or 5 breakers. All that comes off of DP Gen, it just hits all the transfer switches. Because that's generator power. So it hits that transfer switch, that one, that one, that one, and that one. And then from there, comes up, EM, so this is your first one.
They'll take it to 120 there?
Yep, that's your transformer signal, so that takes it from 600 to 120. Distribution panel, EM, which feeds your fire alarm control panel, panel EM1, and then all of these. So that's northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast. That's all off that transfer switch. So that's your very first transfer switch that goes off all the time, or stays on all the time. And then it comes out, hits this transfer switch, DPNE, and that hits kitchen, panel in the kitchen, servery north, servery south.
So there's nothing 220 after this?
Well, so this is all 120, 208. So there's no 220, it's 208 because it's a 3-phase system. So 3-phase system, you get 120, 208. And a single phase system, like on your house, you would get 120, 240 volt. That's single phase.
Right.
So incoming into here, there's 3 hot wires. In your house, there's only 2 hot wires. So that's why you get 240 and 208. It's the same thing.
Right.
It's just with the third leg, you gotta do square root of 3 and figure all that crap.
Sure.
So this shows you, it doesn't tell you what rooms everything is, but this shows you where everything goes. Okay, so you got DPMP, which feeds MP, NPM, like all these panels are in the other electrical rooms.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll go for a walk. I'll
Yeah.
show you the sub-electrical room, and I'll basically show you where all panels
Okay,
are.
cool. Sure.
But it's gonna be a little confusing.
Well, yeah, it's not. There's a problem.
But
I'm
now,
calling from,
now with
right?
those single line drawings on the wall,
Yeah.
that any confusion, you just go back to there
Yeah.
and follow it.
Right.
Right? So laundry room in here, there's a panel in this back closet.
Yes.
Okay, that just does laundry room.
Right.
Okay? There is a panel in this room,
Yep.
beside the fire alarm panel right there.
Yes. Indeed.
That's like an emergency panel.
But
There's a,
hold that one in there, dude. That'll do.
that does a lot of the emergency stuff down through the core. It's all regular outlets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's a big distribution panel over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't go in there, but I
There's
know.
a big
I know.
switchboard there that's all does AC units.
That's 18 units. Okay.
That does all, a lot of rooftop stuff.
Okay.
Sub-electrical room. And you've seen the panels in the serveries,
Of course. Yeah.
right? And then the panel for the kitchen is in that back room.
Yep.
There's two.
Yeah. And it's all
panels
labeled
there.
now, right? You got it's all
Yep,
labeled
all
now,
labels
yeah.
are on now,
Yeah, I
yes.
thought so.
We typically wait until we're done, and then if there's any changes, we write them down, and then we print them off once.
Okay.
And this is your sub-electrical room.
There's 4 of these, right?
Well, there's one other sub-electrical room.
One for these 2 wings.
Yes, so there's main electrical room, sub-electrical room.
Yeah.
And then from here, it hits all the different wings.
Yes.
So every, say southwest, there's 3 electrical rooms.
Right.
And all the panels are split in.
Yeah.
So this would come in, this comes from the main electrical room. It's this transformer R. And that comes from transformer R feeds DPR, which is just surge protector, which is down there.
Yeah.
And then you've got panel RSE, RSW, RNW, and RME. So this just does 4 sub-panels. One in the southeast, one in the southwest, one in the northeast, one in the northwest.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
And then DPM, same thing. This comes underground, feeds this panel. This one, you've got 2 pumps in the far mechanical room. Panel MHS, transformer H, which is that one right there beside us. Panel MHN, which is in the north. And then that vestibule air curtain is over here too. So that comes over here, feeds this transformer. This transformer takes it from 600 volt
Yeah.
to 208 volt on this side, feeds this panel. And this is another distribution panel.
Right. Okay.
So what's this one got? This one has panel L, which is right, laundry room, sorry, laundry room. L1 is a lighting panel for the core. That's over there behind you. Surge protector is right here. And then you've got heat pump 1 and 2. Those are the 2 shark tanks, those 2 units in the far mechanical room. And then panel RC, which is this one.
So the heat pumps are way over here.
Yeah.
The breaker.
The breakers, yeah.
The breaker.
Yeah, that's these 2 breakers there. Everything's labeled in here, so if you want to find something, you go to the single line.
When we're in the heat pump room, is there not?
There's local
Boards there,
disconnects
too.
there, yes.
Right.
So they're non-fused disconnects. They're
What would
just
I-
basically a service switch.
Doesn't matter which one you use to turn the heat pump up.
Well, one will be one and one will be the other. No, it makes no difference. If somebody wants to work on it, they can
have
go
a
over
local.
there and
And disconnect it
turn
there,
that
too.
disconnect off and put a lock on.
Right. But you could also do.
They
it
could
from
also
here.
shut it here and there.
Right. Okay.
But the locking means for the service switch will be at the disconnect, not here.
Okay.
You could buy breaker locks for here, but
And how do you put them on? Because I've never.
well, I don't
tried
have,
them, but
I don't have any here.
I know what they are. When I went to school.
Basically, none of these, they'd have to, individual breaker lock would snap on
Who's in
this.
there? Yes, I've seen them.
So we
I've
don't-
never used them, but
Yeah.
an electrician's gonna use it. I'm not gonna do that.
Any electrician would have that in the lockout
Yeah.
kit. They're all, a lot of them are different, like different style for here and here. Like
Yeah.
we try to use those kind of breaker locks for the serveries. They want to disconnect for the dishwashers.
Right.
And we were gonna use the breaker and put a breaker lock on it, but we couldn't get the proper breaker lock to snap on it, so I ended up putting this in. Just so they have a service switch, they can lock it off. This is RC and RC. This is like 80 or 90 circuit, 60 circuit, I guess. Or no, double, 120 volt circuit.
Oh,
So
yeah,
this is
I
all
see it.
basically all throughout the core.
Right.
All your regular plugs and all that stuff will come out of these two panels.
Okay.
For the core.
Okay.
Okay. Same with this. This is RC again. This is like barber shop. All kinds of, all basically your 120 volt receptacles will come
Right,
in here.
okay.
Non-emergency.
Right.
Okay.
Non-emergency.
Emergency in the core comes out of that panel in the LAN room.
Right.
Okay.
And then have a red.
And it'll have a red.
Yeah.
No emergency out here. It's all through the red.
Okay.
So this is just lighting. This is all lighting for the core. Really not much out of it, but utility power for all their
Okay.
lighting for all your offices and stuff like that.
Does L1 RC, do they stand for something?
Lighting 1, RC. I don't know why they called it RC. I have no idea.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go down and look at the southwest.
Is there another room like this on the other side? No, this is the
No.
main room basically.
Yep.
to
So there's
do
the main
everything.
electrical room,
Yeah.
sub-electrical room, and then after that, they're just in random closets.
I'm probably not going to do much in that main electrical room. I'd probably have to come here to deal
Well,
with
Yeah.
depending.
That's right.
Depending on what's happening. But I'll probably deal with that room a little bit more than the really big
Yeah,
room.
the main electrical room, you're not gonna have much to do in there, other than doing your testing for your transfer switches.
Yeah.
Because everything for the southwest down here is local to the southwest.
Yes.
Right? So each finger has another electrical room.
Right.
And these are all the same for all 4 wings.
They're the same?
Yep. So this one has 2 panels in it. NEP, which is emergency.
Yep.
And RSWB. So RS is what we were looking in there. This has RS, has RSWB, has RSWA, and RSW. There's 3 different panels that are all tied together here. So this is just same thing.
Residence room.
Residence rooms, bathroom receptacles. This basically, RSWB does the B finger
Of Southwest.
on the southwest on the right-hand side, and there's all these rooms. And then RSWA does the A finger and some of the
Okay.
other stuff.
But then there's another room as well.
There's
isn't
3
there?
different rooms.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. NEP, this is all your emergency stuff. So resident rooms, they all have an emergency receptacle in them. You can tell because it's red.
Yeah, the red,
And it
yeah.
tells you where it's fed from. DP neb, 12208, 225 amp, fed from DP neb. So now if you're working backwards, you want to find where this is, you could go to, easiest way I would do, would be go to the main electrical room and look at the single line drawing.
Right.
And that'll tell you if there's any other panels, what you're gonna be looking for, right? But this should be in, DP neb is in the main electrical room.
Right. Yep, we looked at that. Yeah.
So then we'll go to another room.
That's a lot to remember. Got that, Hassan?
But realistically, you're not gonna be, if somebody's breaker's blown, you're gonna go to every panel, look for a blown breaker, just reset it.
Yes. Basically, I definitely dealt with that sort of thing before.
Yeah. Okay, this room's got a bunch of cable in the other guys.
Yeah, 4 in here.
4 in this one. So RSW, remember I said RSW? And then there's an RSWB and then RSWA.
Okay.
So they fed from here. So RSW comes to here. And then it feeds, what am I looking for? Panel RSWB, which is this 100 amp breaker here. And RSWA, which is this 100 amp breaker here. So it comes into this and then splits both ways. Same thing, this is all receptacles in the lounge. This is mostly in that common area. Nurses station and all that stuff. It's all power over here. EM, MSW.
See, yeah.
So EM will be all your emergency receptacles in all their rooms as well. MSW will be heating and HVAC loads. So this is your duct heater for your shower room. Shower room duct heater. Basically, only 4 duct heaters come out of this. The rest of the breakers are spares.
Okay.
But this is a 600. See here, 347 600 volt. So there is 600 volt down here. And then LSW is all your lighting for all your rooms.
Okay. For all the rooms on the 3 wings, or just for the ones that this one does?
All 3 wings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not
There's
all
less,
of them have
there's
the
less
4.
power going out through all the building because it's all LED.
Right.
So
Yeah,
there's
not that.
less. There's really not a lot of lighting load.
Right.
And they all, most of the panels all have surge protectors in them.
Right. Very cool. What's this stuff here?
It's
That
your
is all your Simtel stuff. That's all your mag locks.
door stuff.
Yeah, that's all your data stuff. Those guys will have to do a walkthrough with you. But that's mostly all that is all your mag locks and all that crap. And this one's got 2. RSWA, which is the opposite, like RSW.
Yes.
That one does B, this one does A. So this will be all your same thing, residents. Like I said before, RSWA and B do all the residence rooms. RSW does mostly the core.
Okay.
So the core is in B, but RSWA will do A finger and somewhere down that B finger. And then RSWB does the C finger and then half of the B finger.
Okay.
So it's like a T, right? So this panel does this half, the other panel does the other half.
Yeah.
This is all 120 volt for receptacles, only receptacles. Lighting comes out of that L panel over there. MPSW, which is this is the same thing. This is going to be your split duct systems for all your heating on the roof for all these rooms. That all comes out of here. So CUD system 09 on the roof. There's labels on.
Oh yeah.
Everything's labeled.
Yeah.
So you, like I say, if something trips, you can reset
Right.
it. But it's got baseboard heaters. It has BAS panel, trap seal primer. It's all labeled on here.
What was the trap seal primer? Oh, that's that thing that the water goes down inside of
It's
it.
to
Yeah.
keep water in the
Yeah.
trap so the
Yes.
gases don't come back up.
Yeah, we didn't do that yet.
Yep.
Yep, I know.
And
what
that's
that is.
about it.
Wow.
You don't need
Cool.
to look at all of them. They're all
No,
the same.
the same. Every wing
Exactly.
has the exact same
They're
3
all
of
in the
these.
same spot, and all 3 are all
Right.
4 units.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
What about the generator? Someone else is going to tell me about the generator thing, right? How do you-
Yes.
Yeah, that was a different
Yeah.
training. Yeah.
Yep.